in this video, we're going to talk about the 7 steps of buying a home if you're buying a home for the first time. And so if you just stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you like everything I know. So hopefully it will be very informative for you, and then you can kind of make your decision on what you want to do. So if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything there is about living, eating, sleeping, playing, the good, the bad of living in Seattle, Washington, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so that you will be the first to know about the current market in Seattle. Now, my name is Sheila Duncan. I am a local realtor here in Seattle, and we get calls and emails every day from people just like you wanting help with making the move to Seattle, Washington, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so that we could help you make the smooth move to Seattle, Washington. Now, as I stated before, we're going to go over the 7 steps if you are buying a home for the first time. So number 1, if you live with your parents or if you have been renting for a while, you won't be used to paying for repairs or maintenance. So that is very, very important, because if you're renting, then of course your landlord is taking care of all of your repairs or any kind of maintenance you may need. If you're staying with your parents, then of course, more than likely your parents are taking care of that. But when you are a homeowner, when you are the actual homeowner, then you are responsible for the repairs and the maintenance. So that is like very important. I would recommend that you have some type of savings, at least $1,000, because if you have to pay for repairs and maintenance on your own, the average is between $300 and $500. So if you have $1,000 saving for savings or emergency fund, then you should be okay, because you want to always be prepared, because being a homeowner, there's a lot of expenses that goes with it. It's great to be a homeowner, but you have to take an account for those expenses and those repairs, because sometimes they can get very, very costly. The second tip I want to give you is a home warranty. A home warranty is so important, because you're going to always need repairs and maintenance on your home, whether it be a new construction. Somewhere down the line, you're going to have repairs or maintenance. So that is where the home warranty comes into effect. Now, there are 3 types of home warranty. So you have 3 different levels. So depending on what you can afford and depending on what you want to repair or maintain in your home, you can call like American Home Shield, someplace like that, and they can give you like information on the 3 levels depending on what you need. But a home warranty is vital, because even though when you put an offer on a home, you get an inspection. During the inspection, maybe that particular issue doesn't arise. Maybe it passes the inspection, but a lot of times, like once you get into the home, that same thing that when you got it inspected, it was fine, and now it's not, and it might be a huge cost. But if you have a home warranty, then that home warranty will more than likely cover that, and you have a small deductible for a home warranty. Right now, I think it's like $125 or something like that. And so you just pay the $125, and whatever is wrong, they will fix it. And if for some reason they can't fix it, then they will replace it. But all you will be paying is $125. And it's very, very important to make sure you have the home warranty when you purchase your home, because you don't want, like, you're a new homeowner, you don't want the first 1 or 2 years of your home ownership, you have these huge repairs. If you don't have savings, then the home warranty is great, because if you don't have savings or an emergency fund and you have the home warranty, then it takes care of like most of the repairs or the maintenance or all of them. And so you won't have to come out of your pocket with a lot, because when you move into a new home or you're a new homeowner, you have a lot of expenses. So you want to save as much as possible. And so that is where the home warranty comes in, because you definitely don't want to start using your credit cards on like huge repairs, because then that's going to put you in more debt. And the whole purpose is for you to get out of debt, not to get into more debt. So that is what I would advise. Make sure you can speak with your agent about that. She should be able to give you more information on the home warranty. Third tip I'm going to give you is taxes. So when you are a homeowner, like here in Washington, we have to pay property tax. Well, you have to pay property taxes everywhere, but our property taxes are higher than like other places because we don't have any state tax. So because we don't have state tax, our property taxes are most of the time higher, but it just depends on like what area, but it's still going to be higher than like say some place that may have both state taxes and federal taxes. But when you pay your mortgage, your taxes are included in your mortgage, which is great. Now some people, they want to pay their taxes separately, which I don't advise. But when you make your mortgage payments, well, it includes your principal, it includes your interest, your taxes, and your insurance. So those are the 4 things that is included in your mortgage. So when you pay your mortgage, you don't have to worry about trying to remember to pay 4 or 5 different things. Everything is included. So that is great, but it's always good to make sure when you're purchasing a home to make sure that you're comfortable with that mortgage payment. So it's always good to speak with the lender and get a good faith estimate. In that good faith estimate, it will give you like an idea of how much your taxes are going to be, how much your principal and interest are going to be, how much your homeowner's insurance is going to be. So that way you won't be blindsided, or like you won't know like what to expect. It is always good to get a good faith estimate from a lender. The next tip, which is tip number 4, is do your research of the areas that you want to live in. I have like several vlog tours of different neighborhoods, different areas, so you can kind of get an idea of what area may fit for you. It has like different price ranges, so you can kind of decide what may be in your budget, what may be comfortable for you. So let me know your comments below, like if you want me to make more videos about buying and selling, more videos about first-time homeowners, or more videos about selling. Just let me know, and then I'll take it into advisement and I will make more videos concerning that particular issue. Number 5, and which is one of the most important, you have to clean your credit. Your credit is very important, because if you don't have good credit, then you can't purchase a home. So if you know that you have a goal and your goal is to purchase a home in the next 6 months or a year or 3 months, then you want to make sure that you start cleaning up your credit, like paying off debt. If you have credit cards and they're like over 50%, they're above the limit or whatever, you want to start paying those credit cards down and just kind of getting prepared. You want to speak with a lender, a local lender, so that you can see exactly where you are, because you might be better off than you think, or you might be worse off than you think. So that way, if you speak with a lender, you'll know exactly where you are, and the lender will guide you and help you to reduce debt or whatever you have to do. They will advise you on what you need to do and what you don't need to do. So that is one of the most important things, clean up your credit, because without decent credit, good credit, then you can't even purchase a home. And the higher your credit score, the better your interest rate will be. So 2 people can have the same house, but if one credit score is like average or fair or low, and then you have an excellent credit score, your mortgage payment is going to be much lower than that person, and you guys can have the same house. And also, when you speak with the lender and you get approved for a certain amount, is very important, because you don't want to have your eyes on, say, a $500,000 house, but you can only afford $300,000. And so you will get disappointed, because if you go out looking at these $500,000 homes and come to find out you only qualify for $300,000, like, you're going to be disappointed. So it's very important to speak with the lender, get approved, so that you know exactly where you are. So when you do go out and look at that home, you know that you can afford that home and you won't get disappointed. So I know some people may just go out and look at properties and they fall all in love with like this home that is $500,000, but then you only qualify for $300,000. So, you'll get disappointed, and it's just not a good look or a good feel. So you just want to always make sure that you speak with the lender and just see where you are. And don't open up when you're trying to get a mortgage. You don't want to close any accounts, because when you close an account, that really lowers your credit score, believe it or not. You would think if you paid off your credit cards, you paid off something and you closed it, you would think that would help you. But in reality, it will hurt you. So you want to never close an account. You can pay it down to 0, but you want never to close it. And you don't want to open up any new accounts either, because if you get approved for a certain amount and you open up new accounts or anything like that, it can have an impact on your credit score and your buying power. So you don't want to do that. Once you get approved for a certain amount, you don't want to open up any credit, and you don't want to be late on anything. You just want to pay everything on time. Don't open up any credit or anything like that. Okay, number 6, you want to save for a down payment, depending on if you're a veteran or not. A veteran's, is 0% down, but it's good to put something down, because when you put money down, that kind of lowers your mortgage payments each month. But you want to have something saved. So 0 to 20% is depending on where you are. There are programs out there that you can pay like 0%, 3.5%, which is FHA. If you go conventional, that is going to be like 20% down. Your credit score has to be really good. I spoke on number 7 before, but number 7 is you want to get pre-qualified, like I stated earlier, because you want to make sure that everything is in place. So if you do see something you like, then you can put an offer on it. You would know like where you are, so you won't look at homes that are $500,000 when you only qualify for $300,000, or vice versa. You would know exactly where you are and what you need to do, and you feel confident when you go out and you look at properties, because you know that you are approved. And another thing is, some people want to go out and look at properties before they get approved, and it's really not. I don't recommend that, because you have buyers out there that are already approved. So suppose you go out, you look at a property and say you do qualify for that property, but then you have to go to a lender, you have to get pre-qualified or approved, and something that can take like maybe 3 to 5 days depending. So if you have another buyer that is already approved, they put an offer on the home, then they're going to get the home over you, because even though you like the home, you have to go to the lender and get approved for the home. If you are approved initially, you don't have to worry about that. Then you can you have buying power. So that is why it's so important to make sure that you get approved by a lender before you just go out and look at homes and fall in love, and then you can't get it. Somebody else beats you to the punch. The last thing is, if you have any questions or any information, or you just want to share, you have questions about like the home buying process, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, so that we can help you make that smooth move to purchase a home. And I'm also a listing agent as well. So like I said, my name is Sheila Duncan, and we always get calls every single day from people just like you wanting help with making the move to Seattle, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, because we would love to help you make the smooth move to Seattle, Washington. And as always, I hope we see you around town.